Greetings to readers, viewers, and listeners, and welcome to this special edition of the Autistic Superblog's The Hot Take. This this one is going to be my Thanksgiving message when it comes to giving thanks for all of you, dear readers and viewers, about being so supportive of me, and being so nice to me, and being so receptive to my blog posts over the years. And I just want to say thank you all so much for what you've done for me. You've really bolstered me at a time when sometimes I really needed it. Um, this this year actually this year is actually a pretty good one for me because it's my first year since I was dealing with autistic burnout. Um, one of the um one of the reasons why I wanted to bring that up is because this and think I remember vividly last Thanksgiving was the time that I found out that I was dealing with autistic burnout, and to be to be very fair, it's been very eye opening for me. It's made me realize that I pushed myself too far, that I pushed myself too hard, sometimes to my detriment. Even when I wanted to say no, I just keep on pushing, and it finally got to me. Um, I've documented I've documented my journey dealing with autistic burnout in the links below. But suffice it to say, it's been a process for me. It's made me realize not only just how grateful I am for all you dear readers and viewers, but it also makes me realize how grateful I am to not only my family, my mom, my dad, my brothers, but also but also the people I look at as family. I know of two. I know of a couple of individuals that really I look to as wonderful friends of mine and people that get to see the real me. Um, I've got a close circle of friends that know the real me, that have gotten to see the real me in the past, and have really noticed a change in me from what I was before to now. My family has done that too, and I want to just thank them um, just immensely for their support over the years, and especially during the last year. It's been tough. Um, so to kind of give you an idea, to kind of give everyone an idea of where I started last year, I remember being, I remember working last Thanksgiving, feeling just feeling like I had a concussion. I mean, it was like, but I always pushed on, um, thinking that I was going to get through this and I can go against this. Never realizing just how much of a detriment that was to me, and it all came to a head last Thanksgiving when I was right here listening to music and listening to any kind of thing that I could that I could listen to get my mind off what I was feeling at the time. But I couldn't but I couldn't get that nagging feeling out of my way. Um I just looked up what I was feeling, and sure enough it turned out to be autistic burnout, and I was right here. Right I was right in my bedroom right now, where I am right now, and I couldn't help but cry. I mean, it was just one of the rawest moments I've ever felt in my life. It's been slow going when it comes to my poetry, but I've noticed in the past that my poetry is how I process my emotions. I never realized how important that was until my dealing with autistic burnout, and I also realized just how I always seem to reject help when it's given to me, even when it's clear that I need it. I just push through, and it just got me all worked up for nothing, and it all came to a head that last year. And I know I say it often enough, but it was one of the rawest moments I've ever felt in my life. But ever since then, I've been I'm trying to I'm getting back into my poetry. I'm getting back into it. I mean, I'm trying to think about what works for me, like how it works for me, or just what I need to do in general to get myself back to where I was before burnout. Um, I had to take I had to reduce my hours at work, which definitely helped me out. And I just felt like I could relax for the first time in a very, very long time. And it was precious. It was so precious to me. It was just like, I just felt like this entire weight had come off my shoulder. Like, um, it really just felt like there was a weight off my shoulder that I could breathe again for the first time in a while. And it just felt remarkable. And I'm not ashamed to say it. I mean, it just felt remarkable to just be able to relax, to just chill out, to just be myself for the first time in a long time. And one of the things that I really saw um as a good thing was the fact that I was enjoying things that I was enjoying before. Like right now, I would be watching the latest episode of The Amazing Race, but I can take care of that a little bit later. I wanted to kind of get this video out as soon as I could. But I've also figured out that self-care is really important for me. That being kind to myself is really important to me. That and I want to just give a shout out to the not only the wonderful friends at the Artman Hudson who have been phenomenal for me. I realize now just how important they are to me, and I just want to give them a wonderful shout out. But I also want to give a shout out to your local Autism Society of America. If you guys haven't at all, please look them up. They are a wonderful source of individuals that really are getting to see the good side to autism, to see that autism is not something to be cured. It's something to be embraced. It's something to be proud of in a way. And of course, I could not go any further by not mentioning GRASP, the Global and Regional Autism Syndrome Partnership. It's just a wonderful organization run by one by a great one run by a great board and by a president who is phenomenal. I mean, without her support, without her kindness towards me, I honestly don't know where I would be right now. And there are a lot of moving pieces to everything that's been helping me deal with autistic burnout. And I wanted to kind of get those out there just to kind of give like an idea as to how I'm feeling right now. But before, like last year, I I know I know I'm gonna say this a lot, but I felt like I had a concussion. Like I felt like I was okay, but I wasn't okay. It was like I could feel like my one of the warning signs I should have seen was my creative block, my writer's block. What I didn't realize during that time was that was my writer's block was part of an even bigger problem that I didn't even realize until later on. And I want to just give a shout out. The reason why the reason how I figured that out was because of a wonderful friend of mine who's an artist with the artist studio with the Socrates Artist Studio tour, and I would definitely recommend checking them out and the Socrates Arts Commission as well. I mean, they do a phenomenal job. Like when it comes to bringing arts to the community, they really do a lot, and I really can't say enough about them. They do a really wonderful job. I know I say it a lot, but it's all true. Um, and just being able to, the artist name in particular is Michael Chacon, so I want to give a quick shout out to him. Um, and he and I were talking, and he mentioned about my writer's block, and I didn't realize how bad it was until later on last year, and it was jarring. Um, and I also want to thank all of you. I want to thank all of you, dear readers and listeners and viewers, for all your support during the years that that may have seen me at my worst times and may have seen me at my bad times and may have seen me with less than 100%. Usually these hot takes are like impromptu, they're off the top of my head, and I really take pride in them. So I hope you all enjoy them too. And I just want to thank you for all the support you guys have given me. It really means a lot. So I wanted to say that I'm thankful for all you guys, for not only for God, not only for my mom, my dad, my brothers, but also my family and also my friends and the friends I look of as family. And one in particular I could think of is just a wonderful group of people that I'll be mentioning before a little bit later on. But suffice it to say, they are amazing. I can't say anything bad about any of them. You guys are wonderful, and I just want you to know that all you are. So that's gonna be my Thanksgiving message. If you guys like this video, check me out on the Autistic Super Channel on YouTube. You can check me out on the Autistic Super Channel on YouTube. You can check me out on Instagram, SoundCloud, Facebook, and you can check out all my videos on the autisticsuperblog.wordpress.com and check out my journey that got me to this moment. So thank you all so much for your support, for your kindness, for your love. It really means a lot to me. Until next until next post, readers and viewers, stay safe, stay strong, and as always, shine on.